Good morning and happy Friday, everyone. Welcome to the final day of the UW-Whitewater WILL Virtual Forum. If this is your first time joining us, welcome. My name is Jessica Smith, Director of the Center for Inclusive Transition Education and Employment. As we gather here for this virtual WILL Forum, we acknowledge that the University of Wisconsin-Whitewater exists today on the traditional lands of many Native people. We welcome the duty and the opportunity to share stewardship of these lands. While this state institution has a rich history, for thousands of years, this region and these lands were home to diverse Native peoples. In the knowledge and understanding of this history, we acknowledge that the land on which the University of Wisconsin-Whitewater now exists was and remains the historic and traditional territory of many Native peoples. The Ho-Chunk grew corn and gathered a living from these lands. The Potawatomi, then closely related to the Ojibwa and Odawa peoples, called this land home as well. We welcome and are honored by the responsibility to be good stewards of these lands and good neighbors to all Wisconsin Indigenous populations. In concert with the Native American Cultural Awareness Association, Native students with faculty and staff, the university continues to explore durable and meaningful ways of acknowledging our relationship. We recognize these great Native nations and their respective sovereignties and are thankful to be positioned in such prominent and historic, one moment please, and meaningful landscapes as we continue to provide educational opportunities for all whom the university serves. Thank you. This past Monday was Indigenous Peoples Day, and at UW-Whitewater, we like to really take a moment to recognize and acknowledge our Native peoples and these Native lands before we begin each day. Next, I will provide an overview of what to expect for today's final day of the WILL Forum and a brief recap of what you may have missed over the past couple of days. I promise you will have time to grab that next cup of coffee or tea and a bio break before we begin with our sessions for the day. At 10 a.m. this morning, we have our first day's keynote speaker, co-designer Minnie Brado, hosting a drop-in social Q&A session. If you have not already watched her keynote or participated in her breakout sessions, please check out those videos in the on-demand section. We had some fantastic conversations with Minnie over the past couple of days on human-centered design. Then we move into our 11:30 breakouts. We have two breakout sessions, a hackathon working through difficult accommodations with Drs. Watson and Crowley. And you can attend and challenge them with your accommodation questions. And we have our keynote speaker from yesterday, William Tipper Thomas III. He will be offering a social drop-in Q&A as well. Tipper was yesterday's keynote. He shared his lived experience with us of acquiring a disability and his resilience and perspective in continuing to move forward and achieve his goals. He's an engineer for Northrop Grumman. He provided coaching to young people with disabilities in advance of this forum and worked with them on their resume development and employment skills. He's had breakout sessions yesterday, and this will be another breakout session today. If you did not have an opportunity to listen to Tipper, please check out his sessions in the on-demand section as well. We will have a break over the noon hour, or from about 12:30 to 1:30, and then John DeGraff will be presenting on how to be an innovator. John is a marketing lecturer for UW-Whitewater with tremendous experience in marketing and innovation. You could also choose to join me and Georgianne Maziarka for a Q&A about cultivating your talent pipeline, also at 1:30. As a reminder, yesterday we shared the Accessibility Beyond Compliance assessment tool, and the session and the links are available in your on-demand section for prior recordings. And then in the afternoon, please stick around, join us for Chancellor Watson, for the Inclusive Excellence Awards recognition and the closing of the forum. And again, I can't stress enough, thank you for joining us. Please check out the videos from yesterday and the on-demand sections and the videos from Wednesday. We had lots of exciting information shared and discussions had. We will see you all at 10 for Minnie's Q&A. Thank you.